Hello and welcome to another episode of Short and Sweet TV. In this episode we'll be looking at InDesign and we'll be looking at text frames and how you can thread text from one text frame to another, and also how you can create multiple columns within one text frame. So to start off with, we'll be looking at this brochure here. I'm going to zoom in a bit closer to that page on the right just so we can check out what's happening with the text in this first text frame. So I'll grab my selection tool and just click on this text frame. You can see here that there's actually a little red cross in the lower right corner, and this tells me that there's actually overset text. So there's actually not enough room in this text frame to display all of the text, and you can tell that if I click on this little node here. You can see there's some text still hidden away underneath the frame. So I'll put that bottom of that text frame back where it was. And in order to thread this into a new text frame, what I can do is come across and just click on that red cross once, and it fills my cursor with that overset text. And I'll come down here and then just click and drag out to draw a new text frame, and it will fill that text frame with that overset text. Now this is actually linked. So if I click on the first frame and then change the size, you can see that it's flowing the remaining text into that new frame, and I can just bring it back to where it was. Cool, so this is what we call text threading in InDesign. Another thing you may wish to do with your text frames in InDesign is to create multiple columns within one frame. So at the moment, this second frame here is just made up of one column. In order to add more columns to this frame, what I can do is come up here. You can do it a couple of ways. From the control panel, you can see up here in the control panel, I've actually got my column options here, number of columns, so I could change it from there to give myself 2 columns. Or if I take it back to 1, I can also come up to Object and then scroll down to Text Frame Options, and that opens up a whole bunch of settings that relate to my text frame, and I can also change the amount of columns from within here. There you have it, we've got a 2-column text frame. Hopefully you found this episode useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Short and Sweet TV.